Well, that house has a horrible backstory to it. 2208 Seymour Avenue was home to a man called Ariel Castro.
What did he do?
This man held 3 females captive for over a decade.
Disturbing things found on Google Maps.
I'm sure we're all aware of Google Maps and Google Earth.
Yeah,
and
we do.
I'm sure we've all looked up our own addresses out of curiosity.
Oh yeah, of course.
But many strange things can be found on these websites.
Like?
Anything from people wearing pigeon masks,
Okay, what type of goofy ass cult this is? If there's a furry community, I'm not surprised.
strange hacks, to straight up disturbing locations. Today, we will be taking a look at
Wait, chat, y'all think they ever caught people smashing on Google Maps? It gotta be, right?
disturbing things found on Google Maps.
If anyone
By
finds
the
it,
way,
send me the
can
link.
you guys follow me on Instagram at my name is Tub and subscribe to my personal channel named Birdie? Alright, enough of that. Let's get straight into the video.
Let's get it,
Okay,
gang.
wait guys, I actually want to tell you something really quick. And
Am I L Mans for skipping?
but Huntsville.
Am I L Mans for skipping? I'm not L Mans, chat. I'm just trying to get to the content, the meat and potatoes, nigga.
Yeah, let's get started.
Alright, let's see it.
Creepy ghost girl, Huntsville, Texas.
What happened here?
In 2018, people were freaking out due to a ghost girl in Huntsville, Texas being caught looking at the camera behind a tree. It's
Okay. What if she's hiding from like EDP? You feel me? Who knows, gang?
honestly pretty creepy, as the girl seems to have no color, just a gray ghost. And behind that, we can see a figure with a dark cloak. As the internet was freaking out, a comment was posted by John Wells onto the original video, which now
What
has
happened?
700,000 views. It reads, "Ha ha 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 ha, that's my daughter. She was hiding while I shot the panoramic photo using Google Street View app."
Wait, do you get paid from doing this?
If you swing around 180 degrees from where she is, you can see an actual paranormal investigator setting up his equipment while his wife leaves through a magazine. Though some
Okay.
thought this was the end of the mystery, others were still skeptical. I'll read this comment by Bloody Pulp 88. So what you're telling me is your daughter just happens to be peeking around the corner with a very pale face, somewhat
White people could be very white. Is that a surprise?
transparent. I think you just came on here to steal the comment section. I don't think that's your daughter. Yes, maybe you were here investigating at the time, but looking at that grayish/transparent face, that could not have been your daughter. Plus, it's the typical peek around the corner like many spirits do.
My nigga, why are you that pressed? Are you the person that wants to believe it's a ghost? Shit, bruh, stop, bruh. It's niggas that you that want to believe every conspiracy theory. Oh, the moon. Niggas never landed on the moon. Nigga, shut up. It's a girl, gang.
And you know what? It sounds kind of weird when you're telling someone, hey, that's not your daughter. Like, it's kind of
Exactly.
weird, but I kind of have to agree with this person on this one. I really
What?
like this comment by a person named Kirill25, and they say, "Why girl gray?" And yeah, I have to agree with the commenters. I am questioning the authenticity of this John Wells person as well. He provides no actual proof that this is his daughter. The
I think that's a daughter, gang. It's the lighting. It looks like a girl. That don't look like a ghost.
closest thing I could find to evidence was on his channel and in his first video. You can see the license plate and sticker on the car in front of him is from Texas. So is Ghost Girl actually a ghost or just an innocent girl that posed
It's a
for
girl,
a picture
gang.
for her dad, and then he posted on the Google Street View app, which I didn't even know was a thing. I didn't know you could post your own stuff on Google Maps. I guess we'll never truly know. But seriously, the girl is gray. Straight up gray. So, hey, we'll leave it at that. We got a nice gray girl somewhere behind a tree.
Alright, let's see the next one, gang.
Pigeon people, Tokyo, Japan. Okay, so here's one that I can't really provide much context for. Pigeon
Why?
people in Japan. In a certain spot in Tokyo, Japan, these people can be found just looking at the camera. Kinda creepy. If you go behind them, well, they look at you. No matter how far away from them you travel, they're always looking at the camera. It's
Okay.
clear that this is an innocent prank, not some sort of like cult or anything. But the people in the masks could be students from a nearby art school, Musashino Art University.
What do y'all gain from this? Huh? Do something better with your life, gang. Okay, maybe I'm just a hater.
Prank can be found 19 miles away in a restaurant. I don't know either, but honestly, it's pretty funny, and it's an innocent prank that doesn't hurt anyone.
It does,
I give
it
a
hurts
10
me.
out of 10. I also want to say all my sources will be linked down in the description. I'm sorry, I forgot to say at the beginning. Yeah, all my sources, like always, will be linked down in the description below.
Alright, next one.
Blood Lake, Baghdad, Iraq.
Interesting name for a lake.
Okay, so with the research I did, there is no solid answer. Every website or YouTube video that I visited has one of 3 different responses. Theory 1, which is the most popular. This is real human blood from the Iraq War, from people that were killed. This would be gallons and gallons of blood. I mean, yeah, it's
Oh hell no, that got no aura to it, bruh. What you mean I laid my life down on the line and the best funeral y'all could give me is the ocean? Hell nah, bruh.
possible, but it's also a haunting thought considering that the lake is half a mile long, and I don't even know how deep it is. So let's head on to theory number 2. Theory number 2 is a claim that butchers would cut their animals there and let their blood drain out of the
What's the point of that? How are y'all actually gonna clean it? I mean, it's not like y'all could use the water from here since everything is covered in blood.
Bodies, though the blood would be brown at this point, so I don't really know if we could trust that one. But theory number 3.
It's an editing mistake.
States that the color is like this because of chemical pollution. I have no explanation as to how chemicals can turn clear or whatever color the lake was before.
What chemical produces this, my nigga? Huh? Are people peeing in here? Are y'all drinking too much Hennessy? Y'all just drinking Kool-Aid? Like, whoever's piss this is or chemical, you're radioactive. Red 40? Wait, niggas is putting hot Cheetos in here?
Water into red? Bright red? It's probably theory 1, if I'm being honest. It's probably theory 1.
Next one.
Chernobyl, Ukraine.
Nigga, you are not getting paid enough to take pictures in Chernobyl. That is the place where there's chemicals and shit. Dog, one sniff, you're done. You're finished.
Plant located 9 miles away. Ukraine was part of the USSR on April 26, 1986, when the disaster occurred. An explosion and fire released large quantities of radioactive contamination into the atmosphere, which spread over much of Western USSR and Europe. It is considered the worst nuclear power plant accident in history. Almost everyone there evacuated due to high levels of radioactive contamination.
Damn.
To this day, more than...
Honestly, bring all the Genshin Impact players, put them here. I promise you, the air there smells better than what Discord's mods smell like. So, you feel me?
7,000 people still live and work around this contaminated area, and a much smaller number have returned to the surrounding villages despite the risks. Though people still live there, it looks like a ghost town. A ghost town which we can visit right on Google Maps. My favorite part, and probably everyone's favorite part, is the Ferris wheel. It just looks so... That's like a wallpaper.
What's the point, though?
It would be pretty fun to visit Chernobyl for a video. You know, explain all the facts, everything that happened, interview some people. So maybe one day we can make that a video. That would be really fun whenever I'm a bigger channel, obviously.
You want to die?
Blurred out house.
Is it safe?
Cleveland, Ohio.
You see, honestly, my only question is, I'm surprised we ain't see Ohio before.
So if you go to this location in Google Maps, there's...
No, honestly, Ohio should just be the disturbing thing. You don't even have to give us a specific location. That whole place is weird.
An entire house that is just blurred. I mean, we've seen faces be blurred on Google Maps, but I had never seen an entire house be blurred. But why? Well, that house has a horrible backstory to it. 2208 Seymour Avenue was home to a man called Ariel Castro.
What did he do?
This man held 3 females captive. Amanda...
Do you know how insane it is for your whole house to be blurred?
Barry, Gina De Jesus.
Let me find out that the Google map took a picture of the women and y'all ain't find them yet. What do you mean you could find the victims on Google Maps but y'all don't want to rescue them?
And Michelle Knight for over a decade. Inside, authorities discovered tape and chains which were used to restrain the women. And this is a really disturbing part of the story. But
10 years, my nigga? What? The neighbors ain't never, like, shit. Y'all never heard noises coming from the house? Wait, is this like a deaf place? Is his neighbors like they can't hear?
Ariel had a child with Amanda Barry and forced the other 2 women to deliver the baby. According to reports, the neighbors said the property was usually quiet, although, quote, sometimes you would hear music, but I would never see the man come out or hear any noises. It's just like he was there.
So who was getting the food? Holy shit, that man DoorDash deliveries his fees are crazy.
There, but not there. Upon realizing this, Google Maps took action and blurred the entire house. I mean, I don't know the reasoning for blurring the entire house. Like, I get horrible stuff happened there, but whole building blurred out.
That's crazy.
Giant pink bunny. Cuneo, Italy. This is a more popular one on the list, a very bizarre one. You guys may have seen this image floating around at...
No, that's Aura right there. I know that's not... Bruh, I would actually pay good money to have this, like, near my house. What? Do you know how much money this probably takes? This is bigger than the house.
Some point while being on the internet of a giant pink bunny in the middle of a field. Photoshop?
Is that real?
No, it's very real. The 200 feet long and 20 feet high bunny, also known as Hayes, was placed on the hill in 2005 by
That's fire! What? I would actually visit this place.
Collective Gelatin from Vienna. Did I say that right? Or is it gelatine? Something like that. Hayes looks as if they fell from the sky with their heart, liver, and intestines spilled on the side. According to Gelatin, okay, I'm gonna say gelatine. According to Gelatine, the sculpture is supposed to make visitors feel like they're Lilliputians. Oh my god, what are these words? From the famous Gulliver's Travels. And it's an installation unlike any other. It's knitted. It took 5 years for Gelatine to finish knitting the soft.
So I guess you could call them a bunch of knitters.
Soft and waterproof sculpture. Just like a regular stuffed toy, visitors can play with Hayes. You can also climb on top of it and simply relax.
Stop putting dots, bro. Chat, shut up, bro.
While enjoying the views of the mountain. But like all good things in life, Hayes began to rot. Visiting Hayes now, all we see is his outline. So yeah, he definitely,
Yo, Tub, what is that fart noise for?
They definitely decomposed to death. Body being dragged to lake.
Alright, chat, the joke was done like 30 minutes ago, and y'all are still putting dots. Like, shit, can we move on with life?
Almere, Netherlands. Another extremely popular one is this boardwalk with what seems to be blood and people dragging something. A body, perhaps? What the image actually appears to show is a couple accompanied by a dark brown dog, perhaps a chocolate Labrador. And the supposed trail of blood is simply red-stained wood that has taken on a darker appearance due to—
That's cap. Let's be real. Then why does that look like a dead body got dragged into the water? Come on, bro. Let's be real. Someone died the day before. They took a picture of it. Yo, y'all are still putting dots? What are y'all putting dots? Yo.
to being wet, possibly because the dog jumped into the surrounding water and then dripped onto the wood. One of the owners told the Sun that he instantly recognized the image and laughs at the fact that his dog is now famous. That wood really looks red though. That looks like blood, bro. But yeah, apparently it's just stained wood that became red because the water, because the dog was jumping into the water and stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, next one.
Face, Ithaca, New York. This is going to be a little quick one because there's not really much I can explain. It's just this creepy face right here. You can see the face shape, I guess, and you can see the two big black eyes. And
it's probably a drawing.
There's no way that's a ghost, dude. That has to be like, it's just shapes that came together. I don't believe that is a ghost. You know, it could be. It could be. I believe in ghosts. Do you guys believe in ghosts? Because I do believe in ghosts. I believe in aliens. I believe in all of that stuff. I would love to make a video on aliens soon. I love aliens so much. Yeah, there's not really much to say. It's under a bridge.
It's a drawing.
And
it's
a
drawing.
Beer? Is that monster drinking beer? Yeah, let's move on to the next one.
Okay.
Thalassophobia, Scotland. So Google Maps has this option called Underwater Earth, where you can see parts of the ocean in a 360 view. It's beautiful, but they're all mainly just one screenshot. You can't move forward or backwards. But someone found an odd location where you're placed in what seems to be hell. It's underwater, but it looks like hell.
Damn!
Going 3 steps forward, you can see that the cameraman was kind of stranded. Or maybe they just threw a device into the water.
Yo, that cameraman was drowning!
Don't know. The fear of deep waters is called thalassophobia, and I don't even think you need to have this phobia in order to be uncomfortable with this entire scenario. Trust me.
Well, I was with your girl, and as I was hitting it, I had thalassophobia because I was deep in that coochie water.
When you guys click the link down in the description and go visit for yourself, I think this is the one that scared me the most. And it's so funny because if you compare this to like their stock underwater earth places, they're so beautiful, they're so pretty, but this is just like, whatever, let's move on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit ugly.
Alright, so this one's just an Easter egg by Google,
Limousine?
I'm assuming, but you can actually enter these vehicles. So if we click on the limousine right here, well, we can see the interior and it looks
that's nice.
I love the leather seats.
Yo, I've never been into a limousine, bro. I always thought, chat, when y'all were a kid and y'all looked at limousines, did y'all automatically think a celebrity was in there? If you're in a limousine, regardless of who you are, you could be a broke ass nigga. You in a limousine, that mean you rich. That's how I saw shit.
We can get into this van as well. This van looks pretty pimpy. Is that a word? Pimpy?
Oh, that's nice!
This van.
No, I'm sorry. If I invite a girl in here and she don't let me hit inside, that means she don't like you, bro. That means you gotta be chopped. Cause shit, you bring any girl in this car, she gonna let you do something.
Really, really nice. And hey, just a little cool Easter egg where you can get inside of a vehicle and just check it out.
Alright.
Luník 9, Slovakia.
You can take off emote. Okay.
Luník 9 is a community in Slovakia with about 6,500 people living in it. Unemployment rates are at 90%, and poverty and disease is extremely high.
Damn!
Homes do not have heat, water, or gas. So this location was used back in the 1960s as a base for soldiers.
What happened? Yo, the whole base got exploded. Shit.
And police officers, but as time went on, low-income families started taking over. The average lifespan in Luník 9 is 22 years old.
Y'all got every disease in the book. What do you mean niggas is living to 22?
Visiting it on Google Maps, we can see the extreme levels of trash on the ground, how old the buildings are becoming, but the worst part is probably seeing the kids that have nowhere else to go.
Damn, so where's like the nearest school? Where's the nearest market? Holy shit, bro, this shit depressing.
Yeah, this is definitely the saddest one, I would say, on this list. Damn. Island of Dolls, Mexico. A few miles from the heart of Mexico City lies La Isla de las Muñecas, which is the Island of Dolls, where thousands of dolls—
Oh hell no! Arrest everyone that was even contributing to this shit. Y'all are freaks and y'all need y'all files searched because I promise you will not find nice things.
Hang from trees.
How do you
the
have
island,
enough time for
located
this?
in the Xochimilco canals outside of Mexico's capital, is definitely creepy. According to the local legend, the island's caretaker, Don Julian Santana, moved to the island in the 1950s after abandoning his family. It was in the canals outside of the island that he found the dead body of a drowned girl and her doll. Convinced that her spirit haunted the island, Santana hung abandoned dolls he found throughout the canals as a way to appease the dead girl's soul. The location is now kind of a touristy area, I guess, but I don't know how many tourists actually go out of their way to visit this, but it's definitely creepy. And if that legend is true, which probably not, in the Mexican and like Hispanic community, we have so many legends that just they didn't happen. And like, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, guys, but La Llorona was never real, or El Cucuy. As Mexicans, I think we just have a lot of imagination.
All right,
Scarecrow
next
Village, Nagoro, Japan.
Ah, what you call me, nigga? Chill, bro. Come on, no, you had me all scared of this shit, bro. Just say Japan next time.
Japan. Tsukimi Ayano is the, quote, scarecrow mother. She was born in the Nagoro village, but moved away. When she came back in 2002, she realized that most of the people had left to find work in the city, making her once thriving town feel lonely and empty. Miss Ayano made her first scarecrow to look like her father and used it to protect the fields from crows. She noticed that the neighbors would always say hi to it, and so she began making more and more. Eventually,
you don't need to make a whole family of this, bruh. Where is your, like, are you this lonely? Like, imagine waking up trying to go to the bathroom and one of these things are looking at you. I'm gonna be a little creeped out. Unless you make one with thick thighs and you feel me, with titties and shit. Even that one I could accept.
Village with them. Now there are over 200 scarecrows in this village, making it known as Scarecrow Village. Visiting it on Google Maps, we can see that I don't know if you guys ever watched South Park, but it's definitely very interesting if you go on Google Maps and just take some time to see how many you can count, where you can see them, what they're doing. Yes, again, it's a little bit creepy, but hey, let's let Tsukimi Ayano do whatever she wants with her life. I don't know how to end this one off, so let's just slowly fade to black. Hill of Crosses, Lithuania. All right, so when I looked this up, it literally says on Wikipedia that it's unknown. This is unknown how it started, but obviously this is religious. It has a religious meaning, and it's just a religious location. And if you guys go on it right now, or actually, I'll show you guys on the screen right now.
Yo, whoever did this had to commit a crazy sin if you need to put up this much.
Some of it. So as you can see, it's all crosses. It's all crosses. And the scariest thing is probably, oh my God, what is?
What do you mean, what is that? The true question is, what is that? Hit me up, nigga. Don't use Scout. Yo, Google Maps is putting this on game, gang. Whoever she is, get her number, let me holler, bro. I need that. I need that. I need that same day delivery.
What is that? Yeah, it's a random woman right there on Google Maps. It definitely ruins the vibe. Why is there a random woman here? Guys, it looks like she's holding a black Earl.
That does not ruin the vibe. All right. Next up, what do we got? All right.
Trucks that drive around. Next one. Go.
All right.
Anonymous hack. Question mark. All right, so this is my favorite one on the list. Simply
what is
it? I've never seen this. I don't know if this is a real hack. I wasn't able to find that much information on it. So when we load it up, we can see the shadow of a man taking the Google images, right? So we usually see these Google trucks that drive around and take pictures of everything. In some cases, we do have people with a 360 camera, such as this case. But someone on the website, I guess, hacked it and made it all anonymous masks. It's that V for Vendetta mask. It's so interesting because anywhere you go on the website, the masks just appear where the person is and other random spots.
Oh, that's fire!
It's so interesting to me because if this is a hack, how has Google not done anything about it?
No, that's aura.
If it's not a hack, then it has to be some sort of Easter egg by Google. It is so interesting and I really love it. And it gets me hyped for the next video coming out, which is the most dangerous computer viruses on the internet.
Anyways, YouTube, that is the most disturbing things found on Google Maps. Shout out to it, man. That was a great video. Let me know which one y'all thought is the worst. Google Maps. Send me the location of where the hoe's at. You feel me? I'm trying to, you know, get some good angles of the women too. That's all I'm asking. If you're watching YouTube, join us on Discord, catch us on Twitch. Make sure you guys subscribe. All that good stuff, man. Waxer for life. Love y'all and peace.